Hi guys, welcome back here to a brand new game, F1 Manager 2022. Before we start here, I am gonna take a break from Formula 1 2022 as a driver, but we are gonna be coming back to Formula 1 2022 maybe sometime in the winter time. We're gonna continue from where we left off. But for now, we are gonna have a look at F1 Manager 2022. Now, this is a totally different gameplay style to the F1, where you're acting as a driver. In this game here, you're acting as a team manager. Alright, so like I said, Formula 1 2022 as a driver, we are coming back to that maybe shortly after the summertime here. But for now, we are going to have a look here at the Formula 1 2022 Manager Edition. We can come up here in the settings. We can pause the team radio dilemmas. What else can we do here? Show the 1x game speed for high priority notifications to the radio message. Don't show team radio message at game speeds higher than 1, and don't slow game speed for priority notification. You can do all these types of settings here. Original strong DRS performance, less impact from slipstream and dirty car. Can we do this? Yes, we can. You can only select one of them. You can't select the two. You can select here either moderate DRS performance, greater impact from slipstream and dirty car, or the DRS performance less impact. We're going to go with less impact from slipstream and dirty car. Then we can go up here in the audio. You have your audio settings. For the sake of this video, now we are going to be doing here for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to be doing 3 parts, one part for each day. So it's going to be part 1 for Friday, part 2 for Saturday, and part 3 for Sunday. I'm going to be uploading these videos every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now you won't be seeing the F1 2022 where we are going to be driving. You are going to be seeing the videos from the F1 Manager 2022. Alright, now we can adjust the car engine volume here, the race commentary volume. Now we are not going to be driving ourselves, I don't think, but we are going to be acting here as a team manager. We're going to be managing our Formula 1 team. We can set here other commentary volume, the team radio volume. We can hear we can replace licensed music. We're not going to do that because we have our music volume here turned down. Now this game is very, very awesome, I think, so far. Here in the display, you have your display settings. This is my graphics card here, the GeForce RTX 3080 Ti. You can either play in window mode, full sync. You can that is borderless, which means if you play here in window mode, then you don't have your borders here. You can enable the widescreen UI during sessions here as well. The brightness here, you can confirm what brightness you want probably. And we'll go into graphics here. I think everything here is set to ultra. I think ultra here is the highest setting you can go. We're going to leave everything here at ultra. The anti-aliasing, view distance, the shadow quality, post-processing, texture, effects, foliage, shader quality. We're going to leave everything set to ultra. Alright. Here you can adjust your presets, which means you can here adjust whatever you want to. If you want to have your ultra, medium, or high. There's no low, so we're going to leave everything here at ultra. Alright, your controls. What are the controls? Apply settings. Confirm. Lock cursor when windowed. Lock cursor when full screen. Restore defaults. Can we go back? Yes, we can. So let's go back into settings here. Controls. Mouse and keyboard. Lock cursor when windowed. No. Accessibility. What is that? Accessibility settings. Audio. Mute background noises during conversations. Enable subtitles. We're not going to enable subtitles here, so this is going to be an introduction to the game, part 1. Mono audio, what does that do? Okay. Use alternative UI colors. Text. Yeah. Default, do we have here? Protanopia. Okay. That's awesome. Let's use dim. Newsletter sign up. We're not gonna be signing up for a newsletter anytime soon. Down here you're gonna go to quit. You have your credits up here. We can revert back to the game by pressing the ESC button on your keyboard. We're gonna have a look in controls here again. Lock cursor when windowed. No, we're not gonna click on any of them. Lock cursor when full screen. No. So we are gonna come in here into our new career mode. That is probably our Formula 1 car. Let's have a look.
Formula 1, a sport that spans hearts, minds and nations, where the 20 best drivers in the world come together to take on some of the world's most historic circuits. And that legacy continues today. The 2021 championship was thrilling from start to finish, and 2022 is set to be even better. New regulations will usher in an age of pioneering changes. New driving talent alongside returning champions will be dueling it out to the bitter end. The pressure will be on the team principals in the upcoming season as they manage their drivers, their cars and the whole team to push to victory. This is not a challenge for the faint-hearted. This is Formula 1. Mercedes returned to F1 in 2010, and since 2014 they've won the Constructors' Championships back-to-back every year. In 2021 they took home the Constructors' Championship once more, although they narrowly missed out on the Drivers' Championship, coming in second. Heading into 2022, Mercedes will insist on dominating the competition. Nothing less than the fastest car and the most wins will give the Silver Arrows the outcome they want to see at the end of this new season and beyond.
Alright, so let's have a look what we can do here. It says here, choose a team. Choose which team you'd like to manage during your career. I think we can click here. Down here are the teams. Let's have a look at the teams first. Mercedes. We have here
the Red Bull team burst onto the F1 scene in 2005. And ever since 2009, they've been one of the top 3 teams in the championship. Last season ended brilliantly for them. Max Verstappen won the prestigious Drivers' Championship and Red Bull are flying high once more. Heading into 2022 under the right leadership, Red Bull could find themselves heading up the pack once more. They'll certainly be hoping to end the season with not 1 but 2 championship trophies for their cabinet back home in Milton Keynes. Ferrari have entered Formula 1 every year since the World Championship began back in 1950. They still hold the most championship titles of any team. The team had a solid season in 2021, securing third place in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari are very much in it to win it. With strong leadership over the 2022 season and beyond, expect to see them fighting for those podium places. If all goes well, they'll be aiming for that top spot as the seasons progress. McLaren are a cornerstone of F1, having been part of the sport since 1966 and winning numerous drivers and constructors' championships over the years. Last season, they came a respectable 4th overall, with Daniel Ricciardo and Lando Norris securing the only 1-2 finish of the season. The talented driver pairing of Ricciardo and Norris returns for McLaren this season, and one thing is certain, they're not going to settle until they're reigning champions once more. Alpine was a new name in 2021, bringing F1 drivers Fernando Alonso and Esteban Ocon back into the spotlight. Alpine finished the 2021 season in 5th place in the constructors' standings, with their first race win secured by Ocon at the Hungarian Grand Prix. 2022 will be a formative season for Alpine as they return with the tried and trusted driver pairing of Alonso and Ocon. In a few years' time, with the right leadership, they could well become championship contenders. AlphaTauri have been a name in Formula One since 2020. They're renowned for being the proving ground for talented new F1 drivers. Last season, they ended in 6th overall. Driver Pierre Gasly also earned them an impressive podium finish in Baku. Heading into 2022, the team continued to develop their current driver pairing of Yuki Tsunoda and Gasly. They'll want to continue scoring regular points and begin working their way past the other midfield contenders. 2021 was Aston Martin's first full season in Formula One. They roared onto the scene with Sebastian Vettel, the legendary 4-time world champion, in one of those coveted driving seats. Despite some teething problems in testing, Aston Martin gave a solid showing and finished the season in 7th place overall. Heading into 2022 with Lance Stroll and Vettel behind the wheel, Aston Martin have the potential to become regular podium contenders. But it's going to take strong leadership and shrewd investment to get them there. Williams is a legendary name in F1, winning 9 Constructors' Championships in their heyday. The Williams family sold the team in 2020, and the 2021 season saw them fighting well from start to end. They finished 8th overall, thanks to some incredible performances by George Russell in his last year as a Williams driver. In 2022, Williams have Nicholas Latifi and new signing Alex Albon, returning to F1 after a year away to make up their driver team. The pressure is on for them to up their performance this season and push their way back towards those midfield places. Alfa Romeo boast an impressive Formula One history, dating right back to 1950 when they won the very first Drivers' World Championship. However, 2021 saw them finish in 9th overall, with no podium finishes to their name. The team usher in 2022 with a brand new driver lineup. They're joined by F1's first ever Chinese race driver, Zhou, as well as veteran Valtteri Bottas, as they build their way back to becoming regular point scorers. Haas joined F1 back in 2016, and they've had a good start to their team career, peaking at 5th place in 2018. Last season they finished 10th, but they spent a lot of time and focus on designing their car for 2022 and strategizing for the future. Going into the 2022 season, Haas hope to have a strong car design under their belts. Coupled with hungry drivers, an ambitious team, and strong leadership, they'll be pushing their performance and fighting their way back to the midfield. Haas joined F1 back in 2016, and they've had a good start to their team career, peaking at 5th place in 2018. Last season they finished 10th, but they spent a lot of time and focus on designing their car for 2022 and strategizing for the future. Going into the 2022 season, Haas hope to have a strong car design under their belts. Coupled with hungry drivers, an ambitious team, and strong leadership, they'll be pushing their performance and fighting their way back to the midfield.
Alright guys, you heard the team intro. We're gonna Yeah, I think we are gonna manage here the Alfa Romeo team. We're not gonna jump straight into Mercedes, Red Bull here, or Ferrari, because they are the top teams, and I really want to start at a team that is not so great. A team that are doing pretty much, they're doing okay in the Formula 1 here, Alfa Romeo. The team name Alfa Romeo, the rating, you can see the rating there guys. Target, season objective 5th, long-term objective, podium contender, and the board budget here. The starting balance, we're going to have here a low budget to start off with. What can we do up here? Okay, that is the info of the team performance. This team's current rankings compared to the rest of the grid. Car performance 4th of 10. Driver performance 6th of 10. The staff is 7th, and the headquarter quality here is in 9th. What can we do here? Employees, we have 3 employees here for car 1, Bottas. Car 2 is going to be driven by Guan Yu. And we have a reserve driver, Robert Kubica, or Kubica. Those are all real Formula 1 drivers. The staff here, Technical Chief Jan Marchaux, Head of Aerodynamics would be Alessandro Zanelli, Race Engineer Alex Chan, and here another race engineer, Jörn Becker. He's probably an Austrian race engineer. In here you have the biography of the Alfa Romeo team. You can read that out for yourself here guys. First entry in the 1950s. Headquarters is in Hinwil, Switzerland. 2021 Constructors Championship finish 9th. Awesome. Drivers Championship finish 16th in the Constructors. 0 wins. Drivers Champion wins 2. What can we do here in the settings? Okay, those are the settings that we have seen at the start.
Alfa Romeo boasts an impressive Formula 1.
Yeah. We're gonna continue on set car settings. We need a profile here. A profile name. Team. We're going to put in here my nickname here, surname. What are we going to put in as a surname here? We're going to put in my own name as a surname. Guidance options, first time guidance, we're gonna have that enabled. I don't know what that means yet. We can disable it or we can enable it. First time guidance, I don't know what that does, so let's continue here. Or should we? Forename, that would be your first name, but I'm gonna put my surname as Mark. Alright. Start new game. These details cannot be edited. These details cannot be edited later. Are you sure you want to continue and confirm?
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Audrey Menser, one of the team's senior engineers. Welcome to the team. It's great to have you on board. We've always been an ambitious team here at Alfa Romeo, but we've got a lot to prove this season. Let's waste no time showing you the ropes. As our new team principal, you're responsible for a lot of aspects of the team. Everything from managing our team's growth, overseeing our finances, and deciding on race day strategies will be in your hands. You can keep an eye on most things from your dashboard here. I can take you through it now.
So the guidance enabled is where you are probably going to be going through a little tutorial on the matter of being a manager.
First up, an overview of the board. They're the ones who set the expectations for the team. If they're confident in your leadership, you'll be fine. If they lose confidence in you, however, they might look to replace you.
So the video is going to be 25 minutes long. Each video is probably going to be 25 minutes long, and we're going to do this in parts.
The board sets season objectives for the team to achieve. Reaching them will help keep confidence high, so be sure to familiarise yourself with what's expected. You'll want to keep an eye on the long-term objective for beyond this season as well. Okay then, let's look ahead to the race weekend. We need to start preparing for the next Grand Prix, which will be the first of the season. As it's your first day though, there's nothing urgent for you to address. Feel free to explore more, or you can select continue and sign off for the day. Once you do, time will pass, but don't worry about missing anything. You'll automatically sign back in if an important event comes up.
Alright, brilliant. Alright, let's have a look at the things that are down here. What we should be having a look at. That is going to be our home probably. That is our home base, so to say. We're going to have a look at the inbox. Okay, we have here a message from the Alfa Romeo team. Audrey Mensa. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. Redman, that's me. This is your new inbox. Okay, this is going to be my inbox message, where all my messages are going to be transferred into here. Here's your new inbox. It is good to get into the habit of checking your inbox regularly, as you'll often receive important emails from different sources. Great having you on board. Alright, let's have a look at the calendar.
This is your calendar for the month. Pay attention to the events that have been marked. The race weekends have already been added for you. More events will get added as the season progresses.
Alright, so you heard what she said. This is going to be here your race. Well, it's going to be your training, your qualifying, and your race calendar. It will tell you when your training is, your qualifying, and when your race days are going to be on here. Aerodynamics testing period starts. ATR period 2 begins. Let's have a look here under circuits. We have here the Bahrain, Saudi Arabian, Grand Prix, Australia, Romagna, Miami, Spain. Let's see what we have here. Monaco, Azerbaijan, the Canadian Grand Prix, British Grand Prix, the Austrian GP, French, Hungarian, Belgian, Germany, the Dutch Grand Prix here at Zandvoort, Singapore Grand Prix, the Japanese, Italy, United States in Austin, probably Austin, Texas, Mexican GP in Mexico City, we have here Sao Paulo, and Abu Dhabi. We have a couple of races here, cool. Alright, race.
This is where you carry out your final preparations for the next race. We'll come back here later.
Alright, you have here your circuit info. Let's go back here. Circuit info. These are your performance targets. Driver overview of your drivers. And the overview of your car parts fitted. Info, circuit info. That's your circuit map. Section by speed. Your car attributes, you know nothing will happen if you click on it. Is all info here, time considerations, then you have here your strategies. expected strategies, your compound performance. You have your results, previous race, historic results, and powertrain usage. Alright, let's see what's in here. Okay, there's nothing in here. Driver overview.
This is where you'll find relevant information on the team's drivers and reserve driver, including their performance ratings and contract details. You can also scout for new drivers to make sure we have the best driver pairing we can.
Alright, brilliant. Check the info here on your drivers. And the car builds.
One of my favorite places. This is where the car builds happen, and where we develop and store our car parts. Throughout the season, you'll want to make sure the team are working on upgrading components, and that both cars are being kept in good repair. You can also use car analysis to compare our car builds to other teams.
Awesome. And look at the Alfa Romeo company here. Wow, look at that. Look at the pictures here in the background. That's awesome or what? But we are done for this part of the video, part 1. And let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the Formula 1 Manager 2022. I would love to hear your comments on the game. Now this game has been out quite a while, since last year. Not sure what date it came out last year, but this game is out since 2022 I think. So yeah guys, we're gonna start here in a career as a manager. And yeah, comment on the video, like and subscribe, watch the videos, and do all that good stuff guys, and we will see you guys here in part 2. So thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you guys here a little bit in part 2. Bye bye.